Hey everyone, today is Monday before watching WWE War and the season premiere of War. But before this, let's talk about the history of punk pop band in the 90s. That band from Poway, California is all the way on, and this is their story. So here we go. The band overall is a American punk rock band formed in 1990 in Poway, California. They have released 6 full studio albums and had toured internationally, including performance on the Warped Tour. They known for their songs "Silhouette" and "Save Me," both of which into the top 5 in the US rock charts in Billboard. Their last album was Rock, released in 2008. So let's go to easy. The band was formed in Poway, California, 1990. The original drummer Human Jerry takes credit for starting the band. The band it was founded by Ray Zoom, a singer named Chris Bossy, guitarist Matt Reddy, or pronounces his name, but why not, and a bass player named Craig Winter. So number members came in before they are credited to include Scott Woods or vocals, Steve Boys and Wapur or guitar and Jeffrey or bass. So they released their first cassette demo on September 9, 1992, known as 6 demo. The band title changed once again with Jeff Brett be replaced by John Bass, and you can see why here is the in John's Bell's name, and they released the 7th final single per in 1993. The band quickly established themselves in the Pacific San Diego music scene of the United States. Also include groups and bands like such as Blink-182, Buggles, Punk Monkey, One by One, Try China, and Walking for the Cryptid. In 1994, the band recorded their first album, Approval, which was released by our label where Records established their styles of fast-paced punk rock and gave the band the opportunity to build their reputation by playing local clubs in and around the San Diego area. Your songs like CPK, Shower, and Suzanne became famous with local fans and were really in the eye set for Instagram. So let's go to part 2 where the band had 2 major labels. The first major label was the first album attracted the attention of Epic Records, who signed the band to a recording contract. So the second album, Outfox, was released in 1996. The songs Deny and Superly received helping ensemble Southern California rock radio station and released as singles only. The band toured the United States with bands such as Paradise and Pink-22. By 1997, the band parted with Eggert and had signed to Isco, and they asked their bass player John Bear, who had left the band. So, Pivot bass player Bigger after joined the ECL for the release of their Black album, which was released in 1998, and this was the first with the new bass player PK. So with PK as the new bassist, your singles like also call it ATGTH like PK. One of his rock radio stations and the band a mark of the band fans Warped Hope, which to the across the Omega here and the base they were like Australia. In Australia, the band is good to get forward and they will return there over the next few years and release 7 singles and I recordings exclusively to the country. So the band spent a considerable amount of time recording and repairing of their album, which they fall album elder. So the album was a stylistic change of pace. With the band moving with, but from their established punk rock sound for punk rock formula. I don't know what the rules. They told some more accessible hard rock and their single Up All Night became so popular, but was seen with his accompanying music videos, which brought the band the greatest success, which number US Bauer charts on People They Told. Instead, he disappointed, however, outside such bands as The Use and Sum 41. The finally, the band was invited by visuals, which they failed to address Jimmy E. well. So the visual reviewed the episode of UN episode of the I Accuses series called Music in High Places. It happened the invitation happened by accident as the session was open for a judge Jimmy Evo but contacted on the radars management by mistakes. By mistakes, the band recall a set of acoustic performance in various occasions at Yellowstone National Park. They repaired the recordings for a release as an album by Isco to release it. So they ended their contract with Isco and signed to other records, which was a sushi with Andy Records. So they released music in high praises as an album. The performance was released as a DVD called I've in your store to saw rest of my life from this performance was we see helping of Mohawk radio station nationwide and yeah, so after this there was some changes between Scott and Ray. They which directions were chosen, so Ray was rejected from the band due to the personal and professional issues. He well to join a band called Snake Aces. So for the next album, he's to the more drummers A.G. Young for Nota and Toy Barber, the old drummer Boy, who's not the current drummer. Papa was joined the band in the studio. They got with Palmer that by the time of the album's release in 2005, he had joined as the permanent drummer. Much of the lyrics of the album recorded by Scott Wolf's wife. Scott Wolf, Scott's previous girlfriend, Andy Ivanov, who he fought with her with their side project. She and independent contributed to the writing of the album's Sabi, which reached number 5 of the US rock charts. It is followed by the next single, she says. And the other song, the Celebration song, was featured on the soundtracks of Need for Speed Underground 2 and MX versus ATV. I saw months after the album's release in March 2005. Wall was fired from under the after a physical altercation on stage with Scott, and the reason Wall was no longer with the band was he did had the passion by playing the song from the his to the boy CD. And that song was fine, and he did play the dog. He's got fiery child with Scott why use a war idol to wear what wish what was no longer be a red guy. So Scott took was the die a player this was the band will 5 piece up until the current album which we take about so in the 2000 the war was whipping is a figure or the pause his star at the time said, "Oh my God, they what's going here?" And I was like, what is guys talking about? But well, so Sky and other band members decided to remove him proof from the band. Although they choose not to replace it, and they decided to to continue on as a four-piece. They continue to tour in support of his boy across the United States as well as internationally. So up to the best of his compilation for part part one, part two, yeah, and that part four for which so well, part four this I always as well. So all the way on spent of 2006 recorded as the best of Apple entire this, although the album is also is the best of combination of entire. I don't know which 20th century measures the Maya crashes. So the babies they all best of Apple this and which we go two new songs, Shuno Bear and Welcome to the Imperial. Which good songs inclusive of the best, most popular songs, most of which we recorded by the Decade IOP. So they performed tonight's show with J.A. all the TV appearances. So they embark a North American tour in support of the 80s combination album, but then Tony Bell became the touring drummer of Purple Rush, which enjoyed playing. So in March of 2008, they announced they got a new drummer, which Scott had previously worked with his project with ABI, and that guy was yes, there's none other than the other former drummer, David Howard, who I follow him on Instagram. Great guy. Yeah, so yeah, great guy. And he's doing practice the fifth tones practice. So they enjoy it all. 2008 Davies if you like DVD, and that was the album entire of it was released September 3, 2008. This is the anniversary of this album. Now, this time through suburban noise records, and so 6 years at the 6 years after the band's album his to the boy was released, the berries Swar Day 6 studio album and the first album is also through suburban noise on March of 2011. And the first single for this album was Starships and Parker. So yeah, so at the end of this album, the Dusty Boys and Paces became FRDR, and this went to the physical altercation, this time between Sky and Steve. So this was kept silent for a few months until after the band finished touring with Warped Tour. So and Steve Elevate became a half of the bands have faced. So Morris after because he saw Biz because he was biz for watching us play baseball. So with him it became called it was just Scott Wolsoff. So for he recruited Kevin Pizarro, the former guitarist of Boris Archetype and the bass player David Ivy. So these were and then this part in 2014 we returned to the band and a negotiation with Scott and 40 ways return to band where a guitar change a bass change. And the current members are Chris, who's for Face, TX, and Scott's younger brother. So, the Berries, the most recent album, it was called Acoustic. This time are their most recent record cycle track records by NoFX's Hell With It on April 2016. So these four at DC on June 19, 2019. We posted on Facebook the after band again and was replaced by we did after band for second time, but this time he did not perform for shows and is so they were out trouble, although they got a guy Peaches Shaggy who was a drummer for Warren Case and Struggle. He filled for a couple shows. So there's end of story of Audrey All's career and so that's about it. So in the next video I will focusing on me doing workouts at home. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notifications rebell your me Facebook, follow me your two social media sites and also on also subscribe over story for until then, thank you for watching and goodbye and good night.